Good morning, and how are you today? I am fabulous. Who's ready for a cup of Joe? I am. See that? Never give up, folks. Come on now. Man, I hope you had a great day yesterday, and I hope that you have a wonderful one today. I, for one, am just taking this week to chill, get some thoughts together, which I'm doing, about what I want to do now, and then start executing a plan next week to get myself back on my own feet. Which I'm making it sound like I'm in the gutter or something. Like, now I'm fine. And in the morning, you hear that? I mean, that's just me when I wake up. It just takes time, but I don't want to wait till 10 o'clock because I want to have. It's going to sound silly almost, as pure a thought as possible. Man, I'm such a nerd. But seriously, man, I hope you have a great day today. Tomorrow, I'm going to try and find something really happy to do, but I'm not happy this morning. I mean, I am. I'm fine. And just watching the lay of the land. And this one, now, before I get into this has nothing to do with Republicans and Democrats. I got to say that every single time. You may be a Republican or a Democrat. That's fine. I'm not questioning people's loyalty to a party or something. Knock yourself out. And I'll repeat it again. I've been a registered independent voter since 1988. So please, please don't put me in one of those pots. But man, here we are getting ready to be told to comply again. I'm tired. And it's not just the last year, okay? It has nothing to do with partly it actually does. But it's a part of a series of things over the last 60 years that I've seen. The power behind this government, the complex behind this government, doesn't care about you. They don't. You can't convince me otherwise because I have too many examples of where they don't. And we have them going on right now. So I'm not going to comply unless I choose to comply. And it's not just with shots. It's with everything. When did we get to this place where just listen to the government? No. I mean, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Part of being an American is challenging your government regularly, robustly, because we elect people to have an amazing amount of power over us. They literally dictate the policies that shape the lives of ourselves and our children and our children's children. Thank God I'm 56. I'd hate to be 6 years old right now. Sorry. Comply. All right. Well, when I was a super young kid, we were told to comply and go fight this war in Asia because we have to. Some country called Vietnam. Oh, wait a second. We went to Cambodia too. Laos. Oh, Thailand. Oh, no. It's just Vietnam. Don't worry. We're not going anywhere else. And over 50,000 young kids didn't come home. For what? What was that for? And on top of that, when they came home, they were spit on. They were disrespected. All they did was do what they were asked to do. They complied. And they became a pariah in this society. Okay, yeah, I'll comply. Sure. Oh, in the 80s, and this isn't conspiracy theory stuff, folks. We had a government that funded efforts in Central America that we didn't know about with drug sales. This is all documented. This is documented by our own government, folks. Drug sales. Selling cocaine to people. Comply? Sure. Okay, sure. I'll comply to people that have that kind of disregard for human life. Oh, in the 90s, we had a wonderful, happy moment, right? Everything was changing. Everything was good. And then we set the framework through legislation to enrich another government, and they knew they were doing this, overseas, that is now doing everything in their power through the media and through entertainment and even through buying people to literally turn our lives upside down and try and change how we live in this country to the way they live in that country. Complete, utter compliance to the government. But you want me to comply. All right, sure. Oh, in 2000, how about that war in Iraq? Remember? Well, there's weapons of mass destruction. Still looking, right? No, but trust the government. Trust them. They love us. They care. Comply. Mm-hmm. Oh, they bailed banks out. You remember that? They completely went bankrupt over their own actions, choices that they made. And then the government bailed them out while millions of Americans lost their jobs and could never go back. Trust them, though. But trust them. Trust them. They care. And now we know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, there was a message sent out a year ago to all of us that if you say that this virus, by the way, before I get into this virus stuff, I believe it's real. I totally believe it's real. I totally believe that it's killed people. I believe it's, and please don't put me in that group. All right, please don't. If I thought it was fake, I'd say it. What the hell do I care? You know me, especially. And now we're being told, yeah, we might have to stick you back in your houses again for a few weeks. Just comply. Oh, all those big corporations, like Amazon, they get to make billions of dollars more, and we'll destroy some more small businesses. But don't worry, we'll print more money. Everything's going to be fine. Comply. Right? How about no? How about there's no fucking way? When did we lose our balls? These policies that they put in place, especially over the last couple of years. And I said, I know, I'm not trying to dog Democrats. You know, I'll give Biden credit for a couple things. Getting people back from Afghanistan, finishing the process that was started a couple of years ago. Good for him, man. He gets an A plus for that. Good for him. Looks like they're working on some sort of infrastructure bill. Okay. You know, we've been waiting 30 years, but I guess we'll get it done now. Because, yeah, we need to put people back to work. Get those people back to work. Make sure that the money goes to the people that we want it to. But let's get them back to work, you know. How about no? How about I don't want to comply? How about we're not supposed to just comply? Well, you don't love your fellow man if you don't. Shut up. That's not the point. Give me a reason to trust these people. Give me one. I'm ready. Just give me one reason. They're your government. Look, I'm not saying I'm going to run to some stupid bunker. I'm not. I'm an American citizen. I love my country and I love you. But I'm not complying unless I choose to comply. We have messaging. I think I lost my train of thought there. Excuse me. Excuse me while I get another sip of coffee here, because I need it. There's irrefutable evidence. This isn't conspiracy theory stuff. I don't do conspiracy theories. But there's no doubt through a FISA finding that the person that's the face that people are going to tattoo on their arms, the face of the epidemic, the man that's fighting it, Mr. Fauci, who looks us in the eye and tells us after he's got information that he's passing around internally saying, you know, this virus may have come from China. Telling us, no, it definitely didn't come from China. Well, what about the other guy? Well, what about the other guy? Okay, he was an asshole too. What are you never going to see me in a red hat? And I know some of you may. All right, wear your red hat. Idolatry is not a thing with me. All right? Comply. Comply to people that lied to us, that are in power right now. Folks, if you want to comply, knock yourself out. Now, I may go around and once I get the information that I feel is valuable and valid, I may get the new shot for the new variant if that ever comes out or whatever. But I guess there's something we're missing with all of this. Folks, COVID's here forever. That's it. It is here forever. So now what? Walk around with 3 masks on my face every day for the rest of my life? How about no? How about no? How about a government that has compassion for its people, as opposed to pitting them against each other through the media and putting us in little herds and telling us, look over there, they're the bad guys. Go get them. Oh no, and you in this other group, you have no hope. That if you've lived a decent life for 50 years or 40 years, or you've tried, nah, everything's your fault, you're a racist. Kiss my ass. Come on, man. Who believes this insanity? But comply. Trust them. No, I will not comply. It's the policies of these individuals, because they turned around. I said this last year. Oh my God, I said this last year. This abolish or defund the police is the single stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. And I can back that up. This is the stupidest idea ever. Comply. No. And I was right. And you were right if you believed it too. But a lot of you believed it and couldn't say it. I guess because of party stuff or something. Folks, we're not supposed to comply. We're supposed to have 2 big fucking balls. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just mention men? Whatever. And we're supposed to look at the government, throw them the finger and say, we'll do what we want to do because you are us. That was the whole idea behind this government. Compromise and citizen first. That was the idea behind it. Your rights. Well, those rights are stupid. I don't believe in God. Okay, don't believe in God. Knock yourself out. The second clause in the First Amendment says I can. And I will. And if you don't like it, you better find someplace else to look. Find something else to do with your day. But at the same time, if you don't, go live your life, man. I'm not telling you what to do. And here we are covertly trying to set up a system that wants to eliminate faith, because if you don't think this is about Marxism, you're not paying attention. And one of the axioms of Marxism is elimination of worship of anything but the state. But you comply now. Yeah, whatever. 13 minutes. Folks, stand up for yourself. Talk to each other. Listen. Be kind and be courteous. There's no doubt about it. That has to happen. But don't just go marching off into another hole while the Brennans of the world look at you and call you names and laugh at you because they're part of the elite structure, which is just getting more elite, and the divide's going to get worse. And I'm telling you, another lockdown, how does the middle class take that? How? Without putting us in debt for another 200 years. If it's not about you or about me, think of your grandkids. They're going to have to pick up the tab for this stuff. And they're going to hate us. At some point, this party shit's got to end. And we got to start looking at each other and say, man, I don't believe you and I don't trust you when it comes to politics or whatever, but we're human. Let's work this out. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. So that's how I feel about things this morning. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a little upset this morning, but I'm going to finish this cup of coffee. I'm going to finish some more paperwork, drive around, do something, and have a wonderful day. And I want you to have a wonderful day as well. I love you. Hang in there, man. I think we got some rough sledding coming. But we'll get through it if we want to. Love you. Take care.